Hi and welcome back to my channel. Sorry I've been a little MIA. I have been running around with the kids for school and working a little extra. So I wanted to do my 2017 beauty favorites. These are the products that I have been using overall throughout the last year. I broke it down to 3 categories of skincare, makeup, and hair care. So if you want to see my favorites, just keep watching. First, I wanted to talk about skincare. These are the staples that I use every day or night. This is the first thing that I use when I take off my makeup. I don't have it here. I already used it all up. I have to get another one. I got it on Amazon. It's called the Benio Clean It Zero Purity. It's a cleansing balm. I use that first to take off all my makeup, and then I use the Privage by Elizabeth Arden, and this is an anti-aging serum, and this retails for about $54.99, and it can go anywhere to like $91. It's good to get it in a set, but I just really enjoyed this product for nighttime after my face is clean as the serum, and it didn't burn my skin. It had a nice smell to it. I used it for over a month, and I really could notice like my fine lines going away a little bit, and like my smile lines not as pronounced. So if you are in the market for like an anti-aging serum, I would just give this a try. Afterwards, I put on this Differin gel. I use this for like an anti-aging wrinkle reducer. It is used for breakouts, acne, but it has a retinoid in it that helps decrease the fine lines and wrinkles, and it builds up the collagen. I've been using this at least for the last couple months, and I have noticed the difference. It exfoliates your skin, so you will notice a little redness in some areas. Like I get red like around my nose area. It will burn a little bit, and my skin is very dry after. Like if I use this like every day, I notice that my skin's like really dry. So just make sure that you're putting a moisturizer on afterwards, like a thicker moisturizer. Moisturizer is the CeraVe PM Facial Moisturizing Lotion. Very hydrating. I put it on during the day and it's not heavy, and I use it at night. Lotion at night that I have been loving is the It Cosmetics Confidence in a Cream. It's the anti-aging, which we all are getting older. If you do it now, you'll still get wrinkles, but the appearance of them will look better compared to if you don't use anything. So I do like to use stuff. Thick moisturizer. Now I've gone through a few of these, and I like it, especially during the winter time when the weather here is like freezing. It does help, so I would recommend if you haven't already. Using I have the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. I like to use this during the winter time. It gives my skin an extra glow and radiance. or putting over. I do like to use like a mattifying for some reason. I just like a matte looking foundation, so I think this works good with that. I've also been using the MAC Strobe Cream. This was a little sample I got when I purchased something from MAC, but it basically does the same thing as the Becca one. I just find that it just gives a little dewiness to your skin. If you do use a mattifying foundation, it doesn't look as matte throughout the day. But in the summer, this is like one of my all-time favorite. This is the Murad Oil Control Mattifier. I think this helps with when it is summer and you're sweaty, getting sweaty, and your makeup's like coming off a little bit. This doesn't do that. Just put a little bit on your T-zone and it helps reduce the oil. This is the Soap and Glory One Heck of a Blot. This is the primer that I use. It's a mattifying. It's supposed to shrink your pores. If I don't use any of these, I will use this. So it's like up there with my favorite primers that I use throughout the year. This is the Laneige Special Care Lip Sleeping Mask in the berry flavor. I put this on after I put all of my skincare on at the end of the night, and my lips have been dry, so make sure you're drinking, you know, lots of water. But I use this to moisturize throughout the night. I just put it on and it helps when I wake up. My lips aren't as dry. Next, we're gonna go into my makeup. This is the Jaclyn Hill palette that she did with Morphe. This has been loved so much this year. I was so excited when this first came out. I missed the first launch of it. I couldn't get it, but I did get it the next round and was so excited, and I do have backup because it's absolutely gorgeous. Like, I'm already hitting pan here. You just have everything that you can need. This would be like a great travel palette. It has transition shades, it has brow shades, it has shimmers, matte shades, the colors. This one is like my absolute favorite in the summertime because it's just a beautiful color. But this has like been a staple everyday palette. If I don't know what kind of eye look to do, I grab this and can always like pop a color in my crease, put a lid shade on, you're good to go. So this is highly recommended. It isn't limited edition, so I would recommend picking one of these up just to have. If you're new to makeup, it's perfect. If you're just starting out, I feel like this would be like a great starter palette. This would be a great present, birthday present for someone that's, you know, into makeup, doesn't have it, just starting out, whatever. Very great palette. So happy for Jaclyn. Faced Peach palette, Sweet Peach palette. This palette smells delicious, first off. Again, it has great lid shades, shimmers, mattes, like transition colors. This one I'm almost hitting pan on. I just love this for like putting all over my lid after I prime my eyes. I just was so happy with this palette, and like I'm always grabbing for it. The colors are nice, it blends out nicely, like one of the better ones that I've had from Too Faced. The next one is the Modern Renaissance palette. Now, like, everyone and their mother have this palette, but again, it is warm tones. Great transition shades. Like I'm hitting pan. Like I never hit pan on anything, but I just have been using this so much and it's been so loved for the last year. The reds, the oranges, it's just perfect. Again, they blend easily, so if you are a beginner, the Anastasia, she does good palettes. I would highly recommend picking this up. Early Paint Pot, this is the only eye primer that I use. It doesn't crease on me. I find that it sets, like it makes my eyeshadow last all day. Like I never have a problem. If I do my eyeshadow in the morning, like it will last basically until I take it off. I never have a problem. I don't have that oily of an eyelid, but this is just like my go-to, like everyday eye primer. Benefit Highbrow, I use this to clean up under my eyes. I usually don't use a concealer, sometimes I do, but after I draw my eyebrows on, I put this on the bottom and kind of pat it out, and it just like is a nice under eye highlight, or I shape on the top and kind of blend it in. Everyday use. This is the Physicians Formula, what is it called? Eye Booster 2-in-1 Lash Boosting Eyeliner and Serum in the shade Ultra Black. This is a brush black liner. The point is nice. This one I've had for a little while. I'm gonna have to get a new one. But it does a nice wing when I do. I haven't been recently like putting a wing on, so, but when I do, I use this. It's just ultra black. It's not matte, but it does glide on smooth. You can go back over it because some eyeliners you can't, so this is a good product. Two are like an everyday, I use both combo. I put this on the waterline. This is the Milani Stay Put Waterproof Eyeliner. I find that this stays on throughout the day. It doesn't budge. It's called Hooked on Espresso, and it's just a nice, like, I don't like black eyeliners on the bottom or in my waterline, so I usually go for browns. This is a dark brown. And then I also had picked up the Costa Riche eyeliner. It's a kohl liner, and it's by MAC. It's just like a nice, not a dark brown. It almost has like a red tint to it. But I just, these two combos, perfect. All year long. This is the Anastasia Brow Wiz, and this is in the shade Taupe. This is my perfect eyebrow color. I keep repurchasing this over and over. Like when I'm out, I'm like, oh no, I have to run out, because it's just perfect. It's easy to use. The pencil is very thin. It does hair-like strokes, but this, I need this every day. Tarte Eye Jewels Glitter Liner. I usually don't use this side. I don't even know what this, it's in white gold. I think this one's like a I don't know, just a shimmer, and this is like a glitter. This is almost like the Urban Decay glitters. I think it stays nice in the water, on the eye. It doesn't really flake off too bad. I do like it. If you just want to like spruce up your eye look, add a little glitter. It's easy. You don't have to use eye glue. Pop it in. This is also the Stila. Everyone's been talking about these. This is in Diamond Dust. Same thing, just a little different color. This is like a gold, this is like a silver with, but these are again easy to put on. Just dab it on, a little bit of bling to your eye look, if you will. Just really enjoy these. I have these in a couple of colors, and I think I just saw that they are releasing some teal ones and a few different colors, so very highly recommend these Stila glitters. What is it called? Magnificent Metals Glitter and Glow. I have, in the summertime, I like this Too Faced one. It's the Sweetheart bronzer. It has like a lighter color and a darker color. I like this in the summer because right now I'm pretty fair. I haven't used any self tanner at all this winter. But this does have like reflects of glitter in it, so I do like to only use it pretty much in the summertime. My one that I have been using like crazy is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. It's just a nice color. It's not too orange. It doesn't look muddy on my skin, especially since I am a little paler now. It's just a good color for me, and it smells pretty good. It like that coconut smell, but like it doesn't last throughout the day. So if you aren't into coconut smells, like it's not gonna stay. You're not gonna be smelling it all day. But I have really loved this, and I'm like almost done. I don't think I've ever, no. Have I used the bronzer? Not too much. This is the MAC. I use this first to like warm up my skin, and then I use this kind of like a contour. It's the dark deep shade. It's the MAC Next to Nothing powder, pressed powder compact. And this again, I'm hitting pan. I use these two combos, and I really like the way my skin looks. It just gives warms up my skin. So those are the bronzers that I've been loving. Next, I'll do some blushes. This is the Cheekathon by Benefit. I got this last year. These are the colors. It has the Hoola bronzer. It has Dallas. It has Coralista, Dandelion, and Rocketeer. I put a little Dallas on a blush brush. This is Dallas. It's like a warmer blush tone, but I do like it. I've just used that one like recently, but like my go-to would be this Luminoso from Milani. It's just a nice peachy tone. It's nice in the summer, but I have been using it like through the winter because it's not like too dark, or you know, it's pigmented, but it's you can build it up if you want. Those are the blushes. And then I just got this not too long ago. It's the e.l.f. Mellow Mauve blush. It's like has a little purple reflex in it. I don't know if you can see. It almost looks peachy. It almost looks like, But those are the blushes that this is my foundation combination that I use like almost every day. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte, and it's in the shade 104 Golden Beige. And this is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea water foundation, and it's in the shade Light Medium Sand. I like to mix these together since this is a little dewier than the matte foundation, so I put a little bit of both on, and it's a great combination. I don't get oily and it doesn't look too matte where I'm like so dry and my face looks like it's gonna crack. It lasts all day. I could go to the gym, put this on, and it'd be fine. I sweat and all that and looks great. So these, like, love the combination together. This is the Double Wear Estee Lauder Double Wear in 3-in-1 Ivory Beige. This again is a matte foundation. It stays put. I don't crease. I don't get oily. It just looks nice. But right now, since I don't have a spray tan or a fake tan, it's just a little too dark, so it does, like, you can tell, like, on my neck it doesn't match completely. But this is like a holy grail. I love this foundation. The concealers that I have, like, the only ones that I usually use, the Shape Tape doesn't really work too well for me. I think I might need like a little different color, because I have the light, and I think I need like the light medium or the light neutral. But these are what I have used the whole year, basically, is the Bare Minerals Bare Skin concealer, and it's in the shade, I think it's light, no, this one's in medium. And then I use the LA Pro, it's like a little squeezy tube. I picked this up at Ulta, and it's in the shade Light Ivory. And this one is just like a little doe foot applicator. This almost matches my skin tone. It's just a little bit lighter, and it's not cakey. It doesn't make your eyes like crepey underneath. It is like emollient, so it doesn't make your under eyes look very dry. Then to set it, I use this e.l.f. eye powder in the shade Sheer, and it's just like a very finely milled powder. I just dab a little bit and it doesn't look too cakey, so this is like perfect for setting. I just wouldn't put too much since it does give a little bit of flashback, but yeah, I highly recommend this. Is the Makeup Forever Artist Rouge Cream, and it's in the shade, I think it's C105. Young, Wild, and Polished like recommended this, and it's just like a perfect nude shade. It's not too pink, it's not too brown, it's just like perfect. It's shiny, it's not matte. So I mean, it will come off, but it does last for a while. Basically use this every day. I do like a nude lip, nothing too matte, so this is like perfect. I also like, if I don't want to put really anything on, this is the Sweet Peach, the Too Faced Creamy Peach Oil Lip Gloss. And it's in the shade Papa Don't Preach. I like the smell, and it just gives like a little color to it. This is the NYX Lip Liner Crayon in Natural. This is just a very, it's right here, very neutral lip liner for every day. It fills in, pair it with a nude, a little pinky nude. Just a perfect everyday lip liner that I use. This is another gloss. This is by NARS. It's the Hot Sand. I like to dab a little just like in the center or the top of my lips just to give it a little lighter color. I feel like when you do that it looks a little plumper. So I have been using this, and I think in the summertime it'll look really nice. It's very shiny. It is a little thicker of a formula. It's like a nudie shimmer. Basically, mascaras. Now these are lengthening, volumizing. This is the Maybelline Big Shot in Blackest Black, I believe. Yeah, this is the wand on that. It's not waterproof. It does come off. I don't find that this one flakes on me at all. And just recently I've been pairing it with the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir Major Volume Mascara in Noir. I love this. It really does. I like the wand on it. This is just a sample size, but I don't know. I like sample sizes in mascara. And this lengthens my lashes when I'm not wearing false lashes, which is a majority of the time. I haven't been wearing false lashes too much lately, just because I'm not gonna wear them to the gym. I'm not gonna like wear them unless I'm going out, which I hardly ever do. But this lengthens, it separates, it doesn't get clumpy at all, and you can do a few coats, 3 coats or so, and it works so good. So if you do see this, or they do sell it at Sephora, and I think I'm gonna pick up the bigger size and see if it's like the same formula as the Travel, but I do really like this formula, wand, everything. This is like my favorite. This is like every day I'm going to work, you know, I use this. But the combo together is really nice also. Salon Perfect. A lot of people are talking about these 615s, and it's kind of just like that. And these are the 614s. Different type of style, but I like both of those. Lashes, it's just like they're not too heavy. The lash bands on them are really small and thin, and they're not too thick. So for like an everyday comfortable wearing a lash, I highly recommend these, and I think I got them for like $3 at Walmart. You can cut them to your size, anything, and they just work well. This highlighter, the Fenty Beauty highlighter, this side broke, but I really didn't use this side too much anyway. It's the Mean Money and Hustler Baby, and this is the Hustler Baby. It was just too shiny and shimmery for me. But the other one, it just like melts into the skin. It's like a subtle glow. I don't want to, like, since I am aging, I don't want like a highlight that's gonna show all the texture. I just like not into that. This is perfect for, you know, older skin. I feel like it melts right in. Like, I have it on today, and I just saw Jaclyn Hill post a video that she's been or a Snapchat that she's been using a sponge and dipping it into the, well, I guess any highlighter that you want to use, and just like dabbing. I have done that before, but it does melt into the skin, and this one is so beautiful. Hopefully it's not like a limited edition or anything, because I've just been using this over and over every day. Like, it just looks so nice. Basically, that's it. Pick this up. Very good. Dry shampoo. I love this stuff. It's the Batiste Original. I use the original because my hair is blonde and it does leave a white cast, so if you do have darker hair, I do recommend the other of this. They have like a whole variety, but yeah, I would definitely pick this up. It helps tremendously with the oils. I use this pretty much every day. I don't wash my hair every day, so when I get in the shower, I just wet my hair, condition it, and then when I get out, spray this after I blow dry or air dry, and it doesn't look as greasy or oily. And it does give a little shush volume to your hair. So this is like my holy grail. I love this stuff. If there's any products out there that you think I should try that you're loving, I'd love to hear it. Any recommendations for like new discoveries that you have, leave them in the comments below. I will be uploading more, just, you know, I need to find the time, but make sure you're subscribed so when I do upload, you get the notifications. Thank you all for watching. I hope you're having a great day wherever you are. It's snowing like crazy and windy here. You have a wonderful day and keep warm wherever you are, because I'm freezing. I hate the winter. Ugh. Well, day.